Local truckers and community members hit the road to Washington, D.C. today, and they joined a convoy of trucks from across the United States.
They're protesting vaccination and masking mandates and what they call a steady loss of their freedoms.
We, the people, are pretty fed up with this, and we're done with it.
A convoy of trucks headed to Washington, D.C. gained supporters in Erie today. Frustrated community members who say they have a simple message for politicians.
We're kind of tired of being pushed around and saying you're going to do this and you're going to do that. You're not going to do this and you're going to do that.
In particular, they're frustrated with pandemic-related restrictions. Things like mask and vaccination mandates, which, although largely lifted, aren't entirely gone.
Well, they've listed most mandates. Some school districts are still utilizing it. Some businesses are still utilizing it. I just spoke to a nurse that just lost her job because she refuses to take the vaccine. And that's still a part of this that's still functioning is these vaccine mandates. And, you know, I disagree with it.
As inflation and gas prices soar, they say their patience is wearing thin. And when they arrive in the Capitol, they hope lawmakers see the protest as a call to action.
Do your job. You guys have done nothing. You sit and argue with each other, and you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and we see the results. Where are they? Nothing.
They say government officials are no longer responsive to the people they represent, and they hope hitting the road can send a message to Congress.
And Eva, they'll eventually end up in the nation's capital probably this weekend, though not everybody there planned to make the entire trip. Some were just going for a leg of the journey and then coming back. I did ask, I said, as you go to Washington, D.C., protesting for what you say is a lack of freedom, I said, when you watch what's happening in Ukraine, does that change your judgment? And they said, listen, we have freedoms here in America that they absolutely don't. So, yes, we'd like more freedom here in America in their eyes, but make no mistake, there's an actual fight for freedom going on overseas. And certainly anything we see here pales in comparison to that.
Absolutely.